Today on CWN, February is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month.
And Burkhart has another lab. I'm Maddie.
And I'm William, and today is Friday, February 7th, 2025.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Attention students, applications for Spanish National Honor Society are now available. Students can pick up applications in room 316.
Mrs. Burkhart had some fun in her physics classes smashing cars. Let's send it over to Emma, who spoke to Mrs. Burkhart about the collisions lab the students performed in class.
Hey Kat, today I'm here with Ms. Burkhart and I heard y'all are doing a collisions lab. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure thing. We're using our dynamics cart and our students get to crash cars together. They kind of look at three different types. Sometimes they're Velcro together, sometimes magnets affect how they actually move. And so they're actually trying to classify what type of collisions they see and use kind of some math to prove it.
Okay, thank you.
It's time to see who we're honoring today for Black History Month.
In continuation of Black History Month, today we celebrate W.B. Du Bois. He was the first African American to earn a doctorate. He was also a founder of the National Association of Advancement of Colored People. That's all from us. Back to the studio.
We have already heard about UIL team spelling, and now we have UIL prose and poetry. Drew caught up to Emma, who will be entering this competition for the first time.
Hey Kat, it's Drew. I'm here with Emma. Emma, I heard you're in prose and poetry. Can you tell us a little more about it?
Yeah, so I got signed up from Miss Dietrich and Mr. Jones, and we have our first competition this Saturday. And basically, I'm doing poetry, so I read two pieces, and I kind of like act it out, and yeah, we compete for that.
Have you ever done this before?
No, I haven't, but I have experience in theater, and it's sort of the same thing, like acting-wise and stuff like that.
Thank you. That's all from us. Back to the studio.
Our challenge team will be competing this Monday in the Area Round KDT Challenge competition. We spoke to one of the members, Winnie Roth, about this upcoming event.
Hey Cats, Winnie, so you have a competition for the challenge team on Monday. How do you feel that's going to go?
I feel it's going to go pretty well. I mean, I know my team's going to do the best that they can, and we have some really good members, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Where is that going to be at?
It's going to be at the KEDT station. I don't know the exact address, but yeah, KEDT.
All right, thank you. Back to the studio.
In case you didn't know, February is Dating Violence Awareness Month. Mrs. Lopez and Mrs. Rivetta want to share some information if you or someone you know is experiencing dating violence and where you can go for help.
Hey Cats, February is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month.
Hola chicos, el mes de febrero es sobre la conciencia en el noviazgo entre adolescentes.
So we first want to talk about what is teen dating violence. So teen dating violence is a pattern of abusive behaviors used to exert power and control in a romantic relationship. It can happen in person or online and affects individuals regardless of gender, preference, or background. Dating violence can present itself in the following ways. Physical violence is any type of abuse that causes bodily harm, including pinching, hitting, shoving, or kicking. Emotional or verbal violence is threatening behavior aimed at a partner in an attempt to diminish his or her self-worth. Examples of emotional or psychological violence include bullying and purposeful embarrassment. Stalking is another form, and it is undesired, harassing, or threatening behavior committed by one individual towards another. Examples of stalking include repeated uninvited visits to someone's home, unwanted surveillance, and consistent electronic communication. Digital abuse is using technology to harass, intimidate, monitor, or control a person. Psychological abuse is gaslighting, extreme jealousy, guilt tripping, or isolating a partner from friends and family.
¿Qué es la violencia en el noviazgo entre adolescentes? La violencia en el noviazgo entre adolescentes es un patrón de conductas abusivas que se utiliza para ejercer poder y control en una relación romántica. Puede ocurrir en persona o en línea y afecta a personas independientemente de su género, preferencia u origen. La violencia en el noviazgo puede presentarse de las siguientes maneras. Violencia física, cualquier tipo de abuso que cause daño corporal, incluidos pellizcos, golpes, empujones o patadas. Violencia emocional o verbal, comportamiento amenazante dirigido a una pareja en un intento de disminuir su autoestima. Ejemplos de violencia emocional o psicológica incluyen el acoso y la vergüenza intencionada. Acecho, comportamiento de acoso o amenaza no deseado cometido por un individuo hacia otro. Ejemplos de acoso incluyen visitas repetidas y no solicitadas a casa de alguien, vigilancia no deseada, comunicación electrónica constante, etc. Abuso digital, uso de tecnología para acosar, intimidar, monitorear o controlar a una pareja. Abuso psicológico, iluminación de gas, celos extremos, sentimiento de culpa o aislamiento de la pareja, de amigos y familiares.
Some teen dating violence statistics to share. 1 in 12 U.S. high school students experience physical violence in a dating relationship. 1 in 5 girls and 1 in 5 boys experience physical violence in their intimate relationship. Teen dating violence is more prevalent in LGBTQ teen relationships. 1 in 3 homicides in girls aged 11 through 18 are committed by an intimate partner. 1 in 4 teens report being harassed, monitored, or controlled via technology. Victims of teen dating violence are more likely to experience depression, anxiety, engage in unhealthy behaviors like substance use, exhibit antisocial behaviors, and have suicidal thoughts.
Las estadísticas de violencia en el noviazgo entre adolescentes. 1 de cada 12 estudiantes de secundaria de Estados Unidos experimenta violencia física en una relación de pareja. 1 de cada 5 niñas y 1 de cada 10 niños sufren violencia física en su relación íntima. La violencia en el noviazgo es más frecuente en las relaciones entre adolescentes LGBTQ. 1 de cada 3 homicidios en niñas de 11 a 18 años son cometidos por una pareja íntima. 1 de cada 4 adolescentes informa haber sido acosado, monitoreado o controlado a través de la tecnología. Las víctimas de violencia en el noviazgo entre adolescentes tienen más probabilidades de experimentar depresión, ansiedad, participar en comportamientos nocivos para la salud como el uso de sustancias, exhibir comportamientos antisociales y tener pensamientos suicidas.
Please remember that love is not abuse.
Por favor, recuerden que el amor no es abuso.
If you or someone you know is experiencing dating violence, please reach out to the National Teen Dating Abuse Helpline. You can call 1-866-331-9474 or chat at www.loveisrespect.org. Or RAIN is our National Sexual Assault Online Hotline, which is available in both English and Spanish. You can call 1-800-656-4673 or chat at hotline.rain.org/online. Please reach out to any trusted adult, which can be your school counselor, your parents, a pastor, an administrator, or a teacher. If something doesn't feel right, trust your instincts and reach out for support.
And now it's time for Studio 361. Let's see what's happening in our local area.
Hey Cass, welcome to Studio 361. Today is the anime convention at American Bank Center from 12 to 7 p.m. You're going to be there?
Oh, I'm going to have to see you there.
Oh, you'll see me.
The following day, Saturday, February 8th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Corpus Christi Museum of Science and History has an event going on. Fall in love with your museums for a detour. Man, I love museums. How about you?
I've been there a couple times. Also happening the same day is the Valentine's Day Craft Fair starting from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Southside Farmers Market. So go down there with a loved one or some family members and make the night special.
The next day, Sunday, February 9th, the Water Circus at the La Palmera Mall at 1:30 p.m. So if you're looking for something to do, take yourself. That's all from us. Studio 361, out.
What is playing at Movies Inc? Well, if you want to know, we have it. Here's this week's edition of the movie playlist.
Thank you, anchors. This weekend at Movies Inc., they are showing Companion, Dogman, and Flight Risk. Dogman is a movie about a police officer and his faithful police dog that gets injured in the line of duty. A hair-branded but life-saving surgery fuses the two of them together, and Dogman is born. As Dogman learns to embrace his new identity, he must stop the feline supervillain Petey the Cat from cloning himself and going on a crime spree. If you don't have anything else to do this weekend, go check out all the movies. That's it from me. Now, back to the anchors.
Now let's send it over to Addie for Wildcat Media.
Thank you, anchors, and welcome back to Wildcat Media. Wildcat Media is sponsored by Sonic, America's Drive-In. To all members who want to become a substitute, we have substitute training next Wednesday, February 19th in the Central Office Boardroom from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. For more information on that, check out @Calallen ISD on Instagram. Now that's all from media. Back to the anchors.
Addie.
Now let's send it over to Maddie with the rundown on sports.
Wildcats. Calallen Wildcat Sports is brought to you by Southern Charm Home Cooking. Our Lady Cat basketball team will be heading to the playoffs. We spoke with a few of the players to get the rundown on that. Let's send it over to them.
Hey Wildcats, I'm here with Angelina. So I hear that you'll have a playoff game on Tuesday. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, so we play Hidalgo, and it's going to be in West Oso at 6 on Tuesday.
Thank you. Best of luck to y'all, and back to the studio.
There is a powerlifting meet happening today. Let's send it over to a few of the lifters to get the inside scoop on how that's been going.
Hey Cats, I'm Grant, I'm here with Fabian. Fabian, you have a powerlifting meet today. Can you tell me how you're feeling pre-meet?
Hey, I'm feeling strong, feeling ready to go. Feeling good about my openers. Opening with 705 on squat, 405 on bench, 525 on deadlift.
That's awesome. I'm here with Richard. Richard, how are you feeling pre-meet today?
I'm feeling good. We've been preparing all week, and we're ready to go. Opening on squat is 585, bench 455, and deadlift 440.
That's awesome.
What's up, Cats? I'm here with Luke. Luke, y'all have a meet today. Can you tell us about your openers and how you're feeling today?
I feel great, feel strong, I feel blessed. And my openers, got 500 on squat, 365 on bench, and 440 on deadlift.
All right, that's all from us. Back to the studio.
Yesterday, our track team competed in Beeville. We spoke to Coach Medley about how the day went.
Good morning, Calallen TV. I'm here with Coach Medley. So I heard you had a track meet yesterday, so how did y'all do?
It went really well. We went up against Beeville and West Oso in a little tri-meet. It was kind of a little practice meet to get everybody out there. And everybody did really well.
That's good. So how are you preparing for y'all's next meet?
Preparing-wise, we just got to keep on running. Me personally, I'm working with the hurdlers, so we're just getting over as many hurdles as we can, get that form down really well, because our real track meet is coming up this next Thursday in GP. We're going to be there all day, so we're hoping we show out and start off on a high note.
That's good. Thanks, Coach. Back to the studio.
And this weekend, the football team has their banquet. We sent a crew out to go speak with one of the people attending to get the inside scoop on what to expect. Let's send it over now.
Good morning, Kyle. I'm here with Michael Weir. Can you tell me about the football banquet this Saturday?
Yes, football banquet is tomorrow. Doors open at 5 o'clock. 5:45 to 6 is the dinner time, and around 7 is the presentation.
Thank you. Now back to the studio. There you go.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Maddie.
And now it's time for your local weather forecast with James.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Your weather forecast is brought to you by Baytech Robinson Families. We are closing out this week and heading into the 3-day weekend, but that hot weather hasn't quite closed out yet. Currently 82 degrees with that heat index at 86 degrees with partly cloudy skies, again due to all the fog present this morning, and winds out of the south at 11 miles per hour. Looking on Doppler radar, of course, no rain showers in the area, but dense fog advisory still in effect along our coast until noon today. Of course, it's going to be cooling down very soon, but maximum temperatures are still going to be in that 85 to 90 range with those heat indices 5 degrees warmer than that at 90 to 95, especially inland. Over this week, numerous locations have broken or tied their maximum temperature records for individual days. You can see the list of this here. This includes many minor locations across the Corpus Christi forecast area, which ranges from Corpus Christi and Victoria West out to Laredo. And we also looked through the climate data for our neighboring weather broadcast offices, which are located in Brownsville, San Antonio, and Houston, respectively. Looking throughout the 2 to 10, however, it's likely that there are going to be more records set today, as temperatures by 2 p.m. will be to 83 degrees, feeling like 88 here in Corpus Christi. at 6 and 10 p.m., thankfully going back down to 76 and 72 degrees respectively. And here's the interesting part. Winds actually speeding up as time goes on, with peaking around 6 p.m. at about 15 miles per hour out of the southeast. Looking on your 3-day outlook, Saturday and Sunday looking to be more record-setting days with 87 degrees and at a heat index of 91. But then come Sunday, that index drops off, and so does the temperature itself, all the way down into the lower 70s by the time Monday rolls around, with those southeast winds remaining constant and that chance of rain creeping upwards every single day. With that, let's take it back to the anchors.
Thank you, James.
And that's all of your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, what do you call sweets that can keep a beat?
I don't know, William. What?
Candy wrappers.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And as always,
Stay classy, Calallen.